Thank you for staying with us. The last time Nigerians suffered a currency nightmare, it was due to Naira scarcity. Now, another currency crisis is in the offing, this time due to fake Naira notes in circulation. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has warned Nigerians to be wary of counterfeit Naira notes in circulation amid reports of currency shortage. In a statement, the CBN advised deposit money banks, financial houses, bureau de change operators, and the public to be vigilant and take necessary precautions. Julie, it's been a long time that I thought we've gotten over this currency counterfeit notes, and it's been a long time. I've seen one anyway.
Yeah, there is no country that doesn't face the problem. India had to do the currency redesigning some years back because of the rampant use of fake notes. You know, so the crooked people will always try their best to try and counterfeit your currency, and that's why many countries of the world usually make sure that they put so many security features on their currency to make it difficult, not to make it impossible,
Make it difficult.
Yes,
for several features.
You know, those multiple features. It's just like the from EC8A and the rest, those critical INEC documents. INEC materials, they put, especially those forms, because they know that politicians can easily fake them. So they put numerous multiple features, you know, and they get the national security printing to print those notes and those documents, but it still won't stop people. So what CBN should do at this stage is to enlighten people. It's not enough to issue a statement, a press statement. You have to sustain the enlightenment. Let people know what they should look out for to determine whether the Naira note in their hands is fake or real. These notes are usually being used in the open market, like all these roadside markets. They just quickly, it's something that they use and then run away. And people have also told me that some people take those counterfeit notes to ATM galleries. When they see that there's a queue, somebody will volunteer to so-called sell the notes to you, whereas in the real sense of the word, he knows that you are impatient, you are not prepared to wait for so long, so he's trying to exploit your lack of patience by offering to sell his own Naira notes to you, whereas it's actually fake. So the best thing, when you get to an ATM gallery, try to be patient, wait for the machine to dispense your own cash to you. Where people try to lure you to buy notes from them, be very careful, you know, and as much as possible where you can use electronic payment platforms, use them, because they cannot counterfeit that one. So it's, for me, CBN has to do some sensitizing, maybe use the electronic media to show features of the fake notes, you know, and tell people how best to approach this problem, because especially now that there is some level of scarcity, this problem will remain.
Wale, if you go outside the country, and even if you take Uber and you are offering an Uber driver, like in the US, I know that one for sure, like $100. We look at their face, he has another mercury light.
Yeah.
We just put the mercury light and to assure that, look, because it's not something that is usual going about with $100 notes in America.
Yeah.
Even the ATM will not dispense $100. But trust Nigerians, we are the one that we have $100 to spend in the supermarket, grocery store, and everything. Yeah. So they have that security feature. So should we start deploying that? Well, the mercury light across
in the market.
I think
mercury light.
I think for developed nations like the US, it's possible to have multi-layers of outposts where you can detect fake currencies. But it's not that they also have it everywhere. There are some places also going to the US or UK that you spend pound sterling or US, and they don't have the machine with ultraviolet rays that can detect the, or those with magnetic sensors that can automatically detect the fake currency. But I think, like Babajide has said, it's a global problem. And I think I remember sometimes the US was even accusing Iran of producing fake dollars. So some countries also do it to weaken the economy of other countries. It's an organized crime cartel, and it's getting more, the procurement industry in the financial sector, the security aspect, they are getting more sophisticated, The same thing that those that are printing fake currency are also getting more sophisticated. So it means that every country needs to be more active, because in Nigeria it's a criminal offense, and I think the penalty is 5 years. But as it is now, we need to carry out a lot of enlightenment, because if you are not careful, people will start getting money even when it is not fake, because they don't have assurance whether it is fake or not. So the Nigerian government needs to enlighten people, and also to do exactly what other countries do. If you have fake currency, don't be afraid that you'll be arrested. You can, in the US, what you do is that you put your signature and then take it to police station or take it to the bank. And the bank will collect it and then give you another one. So we should not destabilize the economic system by just saying fake currency everywhere. We need to educate people and let them know the right thing to do if they discover that a particular currency is fake. It also means that we need to improve our security measures, because if your currency is more difficult to fake the dollars and pounds, for instance, because there are too many security features that make it very difficult for people to fake those currencies, unlike ours, that even when you look at it, you know that people can easily reproduce the currency. It's really not a good thing, because it undermines the integrity of the financial system and also leads to public distrust. So government needs to do something more meaningful, And one of those things we can do is to improve our our online transactions, so that people will not need to carry cash everywhere. Unfortunately, we have not done that. By the kind of technology we have, people still will continue for a long time to transact business, using cash.
Are we looking at the new currency that was introduced by Emefiele or the normal old one?
No, it's a fake. It's a new note that they are faking all over, especially the high denomination Naira notes. Yeah. The 500 Naira new notes, the 1,000 Naira new notes. I think that when you look at the old currency, in many ways, the old Naira notes, in many ways, they are excellent.
Yeah,
that's why they survived all these years.
And the durability.
Yes, these ones that Emefiele came up with, there's no better way to describe them than to just describe them as a big fraud. They are not durable in any way. Just hold them for some hours. You start seeing that it will start looking pale. Start looking pale. If you by mistake forget it in your trouser pocket and you then wash your clothes, you won't believe it's a Naira note anymore, by the time you see it. But whereas the old ones,
Yes.
you could wash it along with your clothes and still be able to use it.
Yes. Yes.
That
very
is
well.
how do
That
people...
1,000 naira.
Yes,
Very
this
rugged.
1,000, I've
Long.
washed it in error so many times. You know, there's no way these ones can survive the vagaries of time like this one. So I know that ultimately we will still fall back to this one since we are unable to print enough. So I'm sure this administration, which the president and supporters never believed in it in the first place, you know, because many people believe that it was designed to make him lose the election. So, and even you saw my interview with the governor of Yobe. He said within the party they were asking themselves that what is this? Why this time? Yes, this president had done it in the past, but he did it when he just came into power. He did it the month, I mean, the first 30 days of coming to office. But this time around, you are doing it less than 4 months or 5 months to leave in office. So people will ask questions. So the thing was hurriedly done, the planning was poor, and it was meant to stop somebody from winning the election. But you can see, we do not have enough. So in my view, they should just quietly ease them out of circulation
and print more of
the old notes. Yes. They are still printing the old notes. We still have them. You see new notes, you know, the old one. They are more beautiful. They are more dignifying. You look at them, you'll be proud that this is your national currency, you know. And our people should show greater regard for the currency, not to be spraying money and people stepping on it the way you saw. Somebody got a son, and some people use the opportunity to be spraying money recklessly. People are stepping on the money. Americans will not be happy to see people trample on their currency like that. It's like a national symbol.
That's one culture that
we have to stop. The fact that you are rich does not mean that you should push your wealth in people's faces. This is a season in which our people are going through a lot.
Yeah.
People can't feed. The number of people who call you every day asking for one favor or another, even among people who are working.
Why don't you even envelope it?
Yes, and give the person. They will never do it, just want to show off. I don't know why Nigerians are like this. And even if you want to spray, do it with some decorum.
Yeah.
With some decorum, you cannot remove a bundle, just throw it away in the air like that, and then people will be stepping on it. And there are people who cannot afford just one of those notes in a day. Just one of those notes. There are people who cannot afford it. And they are seeing you, those videos are going around. They are seeing you. It's like mocking them. You are mocking the poor in the society by spraying Naira notes in the way that our people are doing. You know, so I just think that I saw a story talking about ways to identify fake Naira notes, but maybe some other time we'll be able to talk about that. But I believe that this is the responsibility of the CBN to come out and let Nigerians know this. They can do it through the NOA now. The NOA, we've always demanded that the NOA should be up and doing.
Yes.
Yes. Alhaji Isa Onilu is in charge now.
Comatose.
They have to show that they exist.
Yeah.
And they have to lead major enlightenment initiatives.
And it must be funded.
Yes, government as the president has to fund it. You have split it now.
Okay.
You know, he said the ministry.
Okay.
You know, he has split the what's it called? The information ministry.
Yes.
Part of it has gone to Musa, the young woman. So yes, that's talking about
tourism.
Tourism. In fact, they're split into three now. Tourism is a separate ministry now, standing alone, out of information and culture. Then Anatu Musawa is now in charge of culture and creative economy. So information and national orientation are alone, are together now under Idris, the minister. So what I'm saying is that they have a lot more now to do. They will be able to, now that they've split it, the distractions are gone, they can face national orientation, national enlightenment, and information. So NOA should be able to get more attention now, yes, from the president than before.
All right. Time is considered the most valuable